Previously, the house was divided.
You can't play a game in this place because you get found out.
Just zip up and stop gobbing off.
She looks like a sort of moaning, bitter woman.
You're an evil woman, you Linda Nolan.
Oh, Jim, grow up, for God's sake, you big baby.
Tonight, Ollie and Sam are put on the spot.
Who do you think is more sexist, Daffy or Jim?
I don't even want to do this game. I really hate it. I don't want to be here.
Oh my God.
It's all good.
Housemates nominate Fierce to Fierce.
I think she's a shit stirrer.
You could have stood up for me and you didn't. Jim always initiates arguments.
Unbelievable.
Ollie, I really do feel that you should grow a pair of balls.
And it's carnage.
Will you stop being nice to me, please?
Shove the nice up your arse, how's that?
There you go.
Now you want to start being nasty, Daffy?
He's my good friend.
Now he's going to start slagging me off, like, to the ground.
I haven't had an argument with one person in this place. I avoided bitching and being two-faced.
I can't believe you just did that.
Ollie, it was a bit ridiculous.
That was just completely out of order.
I'm so sorry.
Laughing in my face. It's just not fair. That is not fair.
Calm down.
She does spin shit around, doesn't she?
There you go, I told you.
Day 20, 9:30 a.m. It's eviction day, and later either Jim, Sam or Liz will leave the Big Brother house.
Can't see.
Yesterday, Sam's feelings about Ollie were laid bare to the house.
What do you really think of Ollie? And would you date him away from the show?
I think we've built up such a friendship in here. I don't know if that'd be any more than just friends.
I don't want to go tomorrow, even if you don't pass me.
Don't be so ridiculous.
Lee is quizzing Ollie about last night's fallout.
Yeah, so you didn't finish off what happened last night with Sam and what you said to her? Was it awkward?
She went, how did you get rejected? And I was like, you rejected me. I was like, that's fine, that's not a problem. I said, but it was all like task, all this task, Sam doesn't like Ollie, task. And I sat there and I was like, where did this come from? I was like, they've just put a bombshell in there that I'm like, all the secret task, Sam doesn't like Ollie. And I was like, I don't know what to say. I was like, that really bummed me out, hard.
Yeah. Look, she might just not want to show it in here. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said she's not going to let her guard down. Not in here. I'm telling you, she's not that type of person. No, I am, but then...
She did say, she was like, I didn't say I didn't fancy you, and I didn't say that things... She said, I don't know what's going to happen because we don't know what's going to happen on the outside.
Relations between Jim and Linda remain frosty. Louisa is sharing her thoughts on house relationships with Big Brother.
Ollie's basically in love with Sam. I think Sam just really likes Ollie as a mate and likes having a flirt with him. He's just so nice. And I think Sam needs a little bit more than nice. Casey's in love with Lee. Lee's in love with Jasmine. They've only known each other for, 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. So it's a bit strong, I think. Lee turned around and said to me, don't leave me with Casey. And I said to Lee, I don't think you should get in the bed with her because it's not fair on her. Then eventually he just gave in and went in the bed. But I just think, I don't know, I think Lee just needs to have a flirt. It's just him. But I think everyone else just, has a game plan and that's Casey's game plan.
2:04 p.m. For the past 20 days, Sam and Ollie have sat on the fence and avoided confrontation. But for today's task, the hot topics that have divided the house will finally force them to share their opinions.
I think this is hideous. There's 2 people that sit on the fence, and there's 2 people that have done reality TV for 4 years. There's a reason why we sit on the fence.
First, they must take sides with Lee or Casey.
Lee claimed that Casey intentionally turned the public against him, whilst Casey claimed that she couldn't help being upset by him. Whose side of the fence are you on?
Oh, I hate this fucking game.
Just choose. Okay, so I've taken Casey's side because Casey was genuinely upset because she genuinely really did like you. And when you started spending time with Jasmine, that did hurt and upset her. And I see that from a girl's point of view. You know if a girl's faking it or not, and she did like you.
Okay, I am taking Casey's side for this time because I feel that Casey genuinely liked Lee. However, I feel that Casey ended up most hurt and it was terribly awkward in situations with Jasmine and Lee, so at this time I'm making Casey side of the fence.
Casey refers to her relationship with Lee as friends with benefits. But who benefits the most from this situation? Lee or Casey?
This is fucking hideous for me. I feel that Lee benefits more because I feel that if Jasmine was to leave, and Jasmine did leave, he could go back and Casey took him back, but not in that way. As like a friend way.
Oh my god.
I don't even want to do this game. I fucking hate it. I really hate it. I don't want to be here.
Don't worry, babe.
And it's upsetting me and I don't want to be here.
I feel that Lee would be more beneficial in this situation because I feel that Casey, your feelings go up and down sometimes. You don't know where you stand with Lee. So I feel that Lee benefits more and you're sort of a little bit more maybe upset inside and you don't know where it's going to go.
The next choice is between Jim and Dappy.
Both Dappy and Jim have been accused of sexism, but who do you think is more sexist, Dappy or Jim?
Sorry, that's difficult. I don't know. That's horrible. Calling someone an outright sexist is vile.
Oh, listen, I'm Bob. I don't give a...
I fucking hate this and I can't think of anything to say. I fucking hate this fucking game.
Far from sexist, mate.
I don't think you are.
Just say something. Well, I don't know what to say because I can't think of anything sexist that Jim said now off the top of my head.
I'll say mine. My reason for taking this side of the fence is because throughout the time we've been here and on many occasions when it's been coming to cooking, you would only cook for Dappy, Evander, Lee and the guys in the house.
Thank you, Sam. Ollie, now please explain your reason for taking this side of the fence.
I'm afraid I don't have one. I cannot remember a situation, so unless you prompt my memory and think, because I don't listen to stuff like that, I ignore it. It's not a fence situation.
This is Big Brother. Ollie, Big Brother wants to know your opinion. You can reference events in the house or things other housemates have said that may have caused you to have your opinion.
Give me something, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. And I feel like
just say when Jim was.
Jim
other housemates should not provide Ollie with an opinion.
Sexist in the bedroom.
We're not allowed to help.
I'm calling Jim sexist because, or I'm on this side of the fence because he called himself sexist.
What a question, Jesus.
Now it gets personal.
Does Ollie stand a chance with Sam?
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. Oh. Good lad.
I have said yes because if you don't have optimism, then you're a knob.
Well, why wouldn't Ollie when he's gorgeous, we have fun, you can't predict what's going to happen and what's around the corner, so why would I say no?
Lovely.
I'm filling up.
It's so awkward.
Next, it's Linda and Jim.
Linda and Jim have had many arguments in the house, but who is most often to blame for starting these arguments?
It would generally be a comment that Jim would make, but then Linda would mention something else and then start the argument, because Linda would say, why would you say that? And that's an argument starting, I think. Is that fair?
She only says it because Jim
starts. Yeah, no, I know. I suppose then it's you, Jim. That's awkward.
This is Big Brother. Ollie, why have you changed your opinion?
There are all sorts of arguments in the house, but I feel that Jim sometimes starts them. I'm sorry.
Jim and Linda's arguments are nothing to do with any of us, but I do feel sometimes it can be the smallest little thing, even if it's one little word, one little comment, and he knows it will annoy Linda or get under Linda's skin.
And lastly, Louisa and Jim.
Louisa believes that Jim must have employed a call centre to have received more votes than her. But Jim says that Louisa is just jealous of his popularity. Whose side are you on? Louisa or Jim's?
I'm not jealous of Jim Davison, thank you.
I thought that was a joke, and at the time it was, yeah, and still is, very funny. And I always go with the comedy answer because it's funniest, and it's obviously a joke, and that's it.
I don't think Louisa come into Big Brother House to win. I think she wears her same dress every week because she thinks she's going to be nominated out. So I don't think as well that she's jealous of Jim's votes.
I didn't say it because I was jealous of Jim's votes. I said it's because women mainly vote, and I can't believe that women vote for someone that admits they're sexist. That was the context of the conversation.
What she actually meant was that all the women that vote for me, she feels there's something wrong with them.
Well, I didn't say that, did I?
No.
What did I say?
You said what you just said there.
So why have you changed it to what?
Just to suit myself.
Okay, so don't put words in my mouth, because that's
I'd put
rude.
nothing in your mouth, love. Don't worry
Thank
about that.
fuck for that. I wouldn't want anything from yours in my bloody mouth.
There we go.
Coming up, Lee is frustrated.
As soon as we go to be friends, she takes it to a different level. And the only one who looks bad out of it is me.
And the housemates let rip.
It would be easier if Jim wasn't here.
I really do feel that you should grow a pair of balls.
(3:34 p.m). Sam and Ollie have been rewarded with a luxury hamper for finally sharing their opinions during today's task.
Oh, we have chocolates. Cheers to having an opinion and getting ourselves off the fence.
Well done.
Not that you enjoyed that very much.
No, I didn't enjoy that very much. I hated it. I was worried.
About?
Because I spent 2.5 weeks with you wearing no makeup and all that stuff, and I still want to be with you every day.
That was really nice.
Casey's worried about Lee after their relationship was put under the spotlight in the task.
He didn't say he was going to get with either of us. He just liked two girls.
He didn't say what?
He didn't say he was going to get with either of us. He didn't say he was going to be my girlfriend.
Yeah. He's quite sensitive though. Like, he can't laugh it off. Like,
but it makes me feel awkward now because I feel tension with him, like, just because I know he's upset. And I don't want him to be upset because we was all happy again.
Just let, he'll be fine.
I'm not even going to speak to him about it.
He'll come over and, yeah.
I'm not even going to speak to him about it.
He's just sensitive. He's just a really sensitive guy.
Lee is talking to Big Brother about Casey.
As soon as we go to be friends, she takes it to a different level. And it makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. And the only one who looks bad out of it is me. I'm the only one that looks like a fucking idiot. And looks like I'm being insensitive or like I'm being a player. And I'm just not. I know she likes me, but after everything that's happened, I just want to be her friend. In the last couple of days, she's become really quite full on again, if I'm honest, and I get worried about the way it's making me look. And then suddenly it becomes, now she's saying that we're friends with benefits. And I never said that. I never said we were friends with benefits. Friends with benefits means friends that shag each other, friends that have sex with no strings attached. I've never said that. And in the last few days, those words come out of her mouth, and then it's who's it benefit the most, and Ollie and Sam say it benefits me. I don't know how that benefits me. Why the fuck does that benefit me in here? It makes me look bad.
(10:06 p.m. It's eviction time.
I got butterflies in my stomach.
Sammy, I pray to God for you.
Thank you.
I mean that with all my heart.
Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Jim. Liz. Sam. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. I can now reveal the celebrity housemate with the fewest votes, and fourth to be evicted is Liz. Liz, you have lost your place in the Celebrity Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Well done. Well done, babe. You've done so well.
Linda.
Thank
See
you
you
for being
so when kind. You come back.
Oh, God. That was horrible. That was horrible.
I love you. I love you too.
Well, there's two doors.
I can't believe they boot her. I mean, what she? I don't know. Don't know.
Told you.
Well
God,
done,
that's
Jo.
horrible.
(11:10 p.m. Big Brother has a big announcement for the housemates.
This is Big Brother. Shortly, housemates will nominate. But tonight, you will nominate face to face.
Oh my God.
Celebrities, it's time to nominate.
My stomach's just gone sick.
Linda, stand up, give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons.
My first nomination is Jim. You know, it's no secret that we've had rows in the house, and maybe it's my fault, but I can't get over the row that we had last week. Jim brought my husband into the argument, who passed away in 2007, and I just thought it was a low blow, and I can't get over that. And my second nomination is Ollie. I really do feel that you should grow a pair of balls. I know it's lovely to be the man in the middle that everybody loves and you don't want to upset anybody, but sometimes just an opinion is not going to turn people against you. And I think for you, you should stand up and be counted sometimes.
Dappy, stand up, open your envelope and explain your reasons.
First nomination, sorry, but it's Lulu. She called me sexist. First of all, my mum will be mortified if she knew her son was sexist, because she didn't raise him up like that. And that touched my soul. Need I say no more? Got me shaking and that. My second nomination is Linda. When it came to nominations the other time, Linda nominated me, and she claimed that I sleep throughout the day. As a fellow musician, she should understand how tiring it is and exhausting it is to compose an album in a short amount of time, let alone the promoting side of the product. My manager and my mum told me you need to get as much rest as possible, because when you come out, I'll have an overlapping schedule, and she should understand how hard it is and tiring it is to carry that whole process out.
Don't worry, Duffy.
Ollie.
My first nomination is Jim. That Jim always initiates arguments, and there's always arguments. It's famously noted how much I hate arguments, and as a group together, that it would be easier if Jim wasn't here.
Now reveal your second nomination.
And that's Lee. With the whole Jasmine and Casey situation, it was difficult and it was hard. It caused animosity, and I feel that was a difficulty for a lot of people. That was one of the hardest bits of the show so far.
Jim has 2 nominations, while Lee, Linda, Louisa and Ollie have 1 each. Coming up, nominations continue.
I don't like her. I don't like being around her. I think she's a shit stirrer.
Plus Linda clashes with Dappy.
Well, then maybe you should have fucking nominated her in the
I'm saying
first place.
I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, Mama Lou.
And then Jim.
Jim, will you stop being nice to me, please?
Okay.
Good.
Rub the nice up your arse. How's that?
There you go.
11:32 p.m. Housemates are nominating face to face. Jim currently leads with 2 nominations, with Lee, Linda, Louisa and Ollie on 1. Jim is the next housemate to nominate.
Jim, give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons.
This is Louisa. I don't like her. I don't like being around her. I think she's a shit stirrer. As soon as you try and say anything nice, you run off to my next nominee, and the fun starts. So I probably wouldn't piss on Ollie's chip so much if Louisa wasn't here, and then Ollie wouldn't be in a position to have to nominate me because I'd have no one to argue with, because the only 2 people I argue with really are in this envelope. My second nomination is Linda. Let me just clarify on what's been said. First of all, there's a lot that's not been said and will not be said by me. On entering the house, a film as big as the Pepsi-Cola advert in Times Square said, "I hope chauvinist Jim Davidson is not in the house." She said it was because of an argument I had whilst pissed with her husband. She brought up her husband, not me. I have never brought up her husband. And in fact, if I've tried to find out what the argument is and what's on her mind, it seems to cause more grief. I've gone out my way to try to be nice. I've cooked food. I've brought tea. And all I do is get accused of playing up to the cameras or trying to apologise or be two-faced. Linda, without you and Louise, I wouldn't be arguing with anybody in this house, and I'd have a fab old time.
Casey.
Okay, I nominate Jim because we come into the Big Brother house knowing that we're all sharing a bedroom together and there will be alcohol provided and it will be noisy. And obviously Jim likes to go to bed early and we don't, and I feel some people probably can't enjoy themselves as much because Jim wants to go to sleep. My second nomination's Dappy. Just because I feel with the whole not eating the food things, when other people win the tasks and that, it is the game and you win the tasks for the food or you don't, and that's the only reason that I can think of, and it's petty.
It's called respect.
Sam.
You probably knew this was coming, but my first nomination is Jim. Yes, he does start arguments and annoys a lot of people in the house, but it was the way you nominated me and then you told me you were lying, and that hurt my feelings because I'd rather if you nominate me for a valid reason. I just didn't understand why you would do that when you knew I'm enjoying my time in the house and I would have liked to stay, and that's my reason. My second nomination is Lee. It's the day after Jasmine had left. You isolated yourself and you didn't want to eat dinner. I could appreciate that you was down, but a lot of people were trying to make sure that you were okay and you didn't want to involve yourself in the group, but that's my reason.
Lee, give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons.
First nomination is Sam. When we was in the Mats Nuts the other day on the secret task, you had to choose a housemate to replace yourself, if you could, one of the questions was. You chose myself, but I felt like the actual reasons you gave were actually a contradiction of your belief in the process of elimination.
That's true.
So I feel like that's a valid reason. Okay, right. Ollie, my second nomination is Ollie. I think out of anyone, I've probably been the closest to you out of the whole process with Casey and Jasmine. I've confided in you many times, and you probably understand a lot more of my situation and my point of view on the situation. And I felt that there was a chance that you could have stood up for me at that point, and you didn't. I felt like you could have had my voice, and I felt like if it was me, I would have done that for you. So that's my reason.
I need to change.
Oh, God.
Louisa, you're not permitted to change your nomination.
If she can change,
I
can change
chose the
mine.
wrong person.
So then what? If she can change hers, I can change mine.
What's the point of all this? Unbelievable.
I thought to change Mummerlins for Casey's now, definitely. Louisa could change it. I'm chasing Mummerlins for Casey. I've got a much better reason. Much better reason.
Daffy, I love you. I've got nothing against you.
My mum brought up an admirable person, a genuine
I'm not
person.
saying that's not means you're not Edinburgh.
No, 'cause my reason for Mummerlin's petty compared to what I'll go say about Casey now, innit?
So now you want to start being nasty, Daffy?
No.
I'm not being nasty.
Lee's my good friend. Lee's my good friend.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with that, man. Come on.
This is Big Brother. Louisa, your power to nominate has been rescinded due to your attempt to change your nomination. Therefore, the housemates facing eviction this week are Jim, Ollie, Louisa, Linda and Lee. These housemates will face the public vote this week. Face-to-face nominations are now over.
I knew they'd do that. I knew they'd rescind my vote.
Fucking bullshit. I can't believe that. Can't believe that. I can't believe that.
.11:44 p.m.
Who was you going to nominate?
I swapped Ollie for Dappy. And that's why they didn't let me nominate. Because I knew. Yeah, and that's why I did it.
That's man, come on. No, fuck that, man. Come on, man. Bob, I nominated Linda for nothing, basically. Just for one and
Yeah, but you ain't even up, bruv. You ain't going nowhere.
doesn't
so
matter.
Why'd be angry?
I put Linda up for basically nothing now.
But
I mean, I'm sorry, man.
Well, you know what, Dappy? The thing is,
I'm
we're supposed to nominate for valid reasons.
Yeah.
You nominated me because I nominated you.
Yeah.
Or because Jim nominated me.
Yeah.
Now, how the fuck was I supposed to know that you were sleeping all day?
Mummerlin, you
because
made me out to look like I was lazy, and that's far from
I
what I
didn't know.
want.
How was I supposed to know you'd done an album and worked your balls off?
So now...
The thing is, and then you want to change your tune because you nominated Mummerlin for nothing, and you want to change it because
I've got
Casey
a much bigger
nominated
reason
you.
now. I've got a
Well,
much
then maybe
bigger
you should have
reason.
fucking nominated her
Okay,
in
and
the
I'm
first
saying
place.
I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, Mummerlin.
I'm so fucking pissed off at people not having the balls to do what they should do. Nominate because you have a reason, not because...
He's only nominating me because I nominated him. That's the only reason why he wants to nominate me, not for a reason.
You know, I haven't been up for nomination. I've been lucky, so I'm fine. But, you know, he's now saying that he nominated me for no reason. Why did he nominate me then?
Yeah,
Because I know he
that's
knew
what's
that
the
Jim would
worst.
nominate me.
That's what's the worst. That's when I was nominated. That was horrible.
But now he's going to start slagging me off, like, to the ground.
And I tell you now, you need to tell Jim to back off. Because he lied there.
Yeah, but you was good. You just kept your cool and you didn't say anything. It's the best way to do it.
yeah, Case. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. It's anything I can think of. He's going absolutely crazy at me for. He's going crazy at me.
Don't worry about him. He'll be alright. He's desperate. He wants to be liked. He ain't even out for fuck's sake. He's safe. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be in the top 5. That's what he wanted to do. But he's just upset. He's upset.
I didn't want to nominate anybody.
Go and kiss him.
No, because he'll just shout at me.
No, he won't. I bet you any money he won't. Go and kiss him.
Hey.
Come on, Daps.
No, man. What do you mean?
Come on, man. It's not that big.
I had to nominate somebody. And I nominated you for an admirable reason. Not anything bad, Daps.
Come, Daps, man.
You know how much I meant that. You know how much I meant that. When I saw Jim go to bed, I was thinking, that was hurting me.
I know, but I was just saying...
That was hurting me,
Yeah, and I know that did, but I was just saying because we knew we was coming into a game. That's the only reason, not because you wasn't being admirable.
You're basically saying that was a tactical...
No, I never said because it was tactical. I said because we knew we was coming into Big Brother as a game and things like that would happen and we had to deal with that.
Yeah, but now, look, I put up Linda and I feel destroyed. I feel
destroyed putting you up, Dad. Don't you think I feel destroyed putting you up?
How come no one feels fucking distraught putting me up?
The only reason I can think of is the fact that we come into this knowing that we had to do things like that, and you can't deal with them things. I wouldn't want anything like this. It makes you look more admirable.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, but now look, I put up Linda, innit? I put up Linda.
And I've had to put up you.
$12:07 a.m. The nominations drama remains the talk of the house.
I mean, I understand Jim and Linda, but... God, yeah, no. Fucking hell. They need to just stay up each other's ways.
They're never going to be friends.
Never.
In the kitchen, tensions are rising.
There's a smaller knife here, Linda. You want to get to some bit.
Jim, will you stop being nice to me, please?
Okay.
Good.
Shove the knife up your arse. How's that?
There you go.
What have I done? I thought I was the one that just cooked your dinner.
Just don't be two-faced, all right?
Two-faced?
Just don't be two-faced.
Cooking your
Just
dinner?
ignore.
I offered you a knife.
Just
offered
stop
you a
being
knife,
nice
Linda.
to me. I don't want to be nice to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Don't eat my dinner then.
And I
Leave
don't
it.
have to. It's
Leave
not
the
your
dinner I
dinner,
cooked for
it's
you.
our dinner.
Leave the dinner I cooked
It's
for you.
our dinner.
You ever
Louisa
cooked me a
helped with
dinner?
the
You
chicken.
cooked me any breakfast? You cooked
No,
anything?
no.
Don't please accuse me of being two-faced. I'm
You
cooking
are
you a dinner.
two-faced. You're
Just
being
accept it with
two-faced.
gratitude
You're being
instead of being bitter.
two-faced. You're grovelling, and it's awful. It's not pretty to watch.
Oh, can you both
By
shut
cooking
up?
your fucking dinner.
I'm not talking about my dinner. I said just stop being nice and pretending that you like me
I'll
when
try.
I know you
know.
don't.
I might not be able to succeed there. Jesus Christ.
Coming up, Ollie makes a stand.
1, I avoided bitching and being two-faced. And 2, I stayed out of everyone's shit because I didn't want things to get worse.
Oh, I'm going to be sick in a minute.
And sparks fly.
Someone just had an opinion, and so I'm now getting in trouble
Your
for it.
opinion is that you're amazing.
Well, I
found it
apologise for
funny.
standing up, and I won't do it again. Fuck's sake.
Now, how would you like to escape the day job for 7 nights to live like a celebrity? We're giving away a once-in-a-lifetime holiday for 2 to the stunning Maldives with, get this, business class flights. And it doesn't stop there. You'll arrive at the Kuramathi Island Resort by Seaplane, taking in the spectacular views before being whisked off to your very own water villa, staying full board with private sundeck and jacuzzi. We'll also throw in a 60-minute spa treatment each, plus a relaxing sunset cruise to help you unwind. Remember, one of you at home will win this amazing prize. So if you want to be in with a chance of scooping this fantastic holiday for 2 worth over £11,000, just text CBB to 66155. Or you can post your name and phone number to CBB, PO Box 7557, Derby, DE10NP. Text costs £2 plus 1 message at standard network rate. Lines close on the date shown on screen and 3 days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win.
$1:06 a.m. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes since housemates nominated Face to Face.
So who's up Friday? Louisa. 4 of us, yeah?
Louisa and
Linda. Oh, and
Linda. That's 5. Quite a hefty number, isn't it?
The 2 will go.
2 will go.
Linda is talking to Big Brother about facing eviction for the first time.
You know, if I go on Friday, then so be it. I've had a fabulous time. My big thing about coming into the Big Brother house was, please, I really don't want to go, be the first to go. And I haven't been the first to go, and I'm up this week, and, you know, I'll take it on the chin like everybody else. And I don't know, hopefully if there's people out there who want me to stay, you know, till the last week, then that would be brilliant. But if not, I will leave here with having had a great time. And Jim Davidson will not spoil it, as much as he tries.
Well, Linda, Big Brother has enjoyed talking to you.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much.
Linda's here.
You know me, darling?
Yes. Thank you.
Gun in all rules.
Only some words.
No, I just want to say something quick. Just quickly. Right. So, I don't like confrontation. Famously not very good at confrontation. However, nominations tonight made me think like a million different things. And weirdly, I came out and I was in a really good mood. And I was like, why the fuck am I smiling and like prancing around? I was like, that's not right. I got 2 nominations tonight. And the 2 nominations I got and the reasons why. Well, the first reason is Lee saying that I didn't take your side. The reason why I didn't take your side is because I was sharing a bed with Casey. And if I was to say, Lee, I'm completely on your side, completely on your side. But then if I was to go back to Casey and be like, yeah, I completely understand, that is bitching.
Yeah,
and that is meddling.
Two-faced.
And it's two-faced.
Yeah.
And that's not where I am. Linda, when you nominated me, you said I need to grow some balls and stick up for myself. Which I can completely understand. However, there's not been one moment in this house where I've had to stand up for myself, apart from right now. Because I haven't had an argument with one person in this place. I have just stayed out of everyone else's shit. If I have an argument, which if someone wants to respond, I will sit there and I will have a discussion, and I will be confrontational because I will sit there and put my point forward.
I wasn't saying be confrontational, I said have an opinion.
Well, yeah, but it's an opinion that would lead on to an argument.
Yeah, great.
So, personally, I've sat there and thought, okay, 1, I avoided bitching and being two-faced. And 2, I stayed out of everyone's shit because I didn't want things to get worse. So you know what? Both my nominations, I'm quite happy about because it could have been a fucking lot worse. Managed to stay friends with everyone by doing the right thing. And so that's what I wanted to say because that's
Cool.
it.
It's
just, that's just what I wanted to say because...
Oh, I'm going to be sick in a minute.
I think I'm going to be sick.
(1:17 a.m. Ollie's speech hasn't gone down well with Linda and Louisa.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that...
My whole thing, it's not, I don't have a confrontation, it's you don't have a fucking opinion.
Martyr performance for the
Oh,
cameras.
fucking hell, I nearly vomited.
Is that a wrong thing for me to have just
No,
done?
you
Because I felt that was the right thing for me to do.
No, you stuck up for yourself.
What did she say?
You stuck up for yourself.
What?
Well, I needed to because I'm getting in trouble for not sticking up for myself and everything. Everyone's like, oh, he doesn't have an opinion.
Listen, no, you stood. That's.
Well, it's
Sorry.
I'm not someone that would. I don't.
We'll
want to
see
be-
you in a bit. Guys.
There you go.
Well said. Very, very well said. Well said.
I know that you love him, Sam, but I can't believe Ollie just did that. It's so embarrassing. I've never seen such desperation to
Oh my
win.
God.
It's just like, is it really going to change your life that much if you win or not? Why would you do that?
Because he thinks
in front of everyone. Like you're the fucking Prime Minister addressing your cabinet.
I thought what he was going to say was, guys, can we just get over tonight and just have a night? I thought that's what he was going to say.
I mean, that kid's got some balls to address us all like that, sitting on the top of the sofa.
I know.
I'd like to address the nation of Big Brother. I'd like you all to know that you may dislike me, but let me tell you,
actually fabulous.
your reasons for disliking me are simply because
I'm fabulous.
I am fabulous. I am wonderful and I am great. And I look over this house from my superiority of excellence, and I want you all to know.
If we all lived in Ollie's world.
It's all about me. It's all about Ollie, baby. It's all.
That's not completely unfair.
What's she doing?
It's all about Ollie. It's all about Ollie, baby. It's what Louisa is singing. That's not very fair at all.
What? I don't understand, Ollie.
I don't like all this division, this.
What? No.
Casey, can you explain to me what's going on?
She's singing It's All About Ollie. Well, that's what Ollie thinks he said.
Why are we singing that? That's so unfair.
Ollie, it's the most self-indulgent display I've ever seen in my life,
Ollie,
and I'm
it was a bit
embarrassed
ridiculous.
for you. I can't believe you just did that. I think it's awful. You made everyone sit there and you addressed the group and basically told everyone that you're nominated because you're fabulous. I personally found that quite embarrassing to listen to.
Well, all I want to do is just speak up for myself and just be like, this is how I feel right now, and I haven't spoke up once in this house. That was just completely out of order. I love you, Lou, which is even worse because I love you to bits.
It was just really funny.
Okay, well, you should have just said, I think that's a bit much. You don't need to sing and dance about it. That's not fair, Lou. That's not fair.
Okay, I'm sorry I was taking the piss. I'm sorry that you feel that. But I found the clapping at the end.
Okay, well, I didn't clap myself.
No, I know you didn't clap yourself.
It didn't need to do that, but I did want to say this to everyone. So I just had an opinion, and so I'm now getting in trouble for it.
But your opinion is that you're amazing.
No, my opinion was the fact that I need to say something. What am I going to back myself up with? Apart from those nominations, from what I can see,
why don't you
aren't
just
as bad.
take it, just like I've taken it, Jim's taken it.
Because I wanted to show my nomination to
No
Lee.
one
I wanted
else-
to explain that to him, and I wanted to say, well,
Why
if
do
it was
I have
about
to
that...
listen? Why do I
just do it
Because I want
listen?
to. I don't understand it. I really don't understand this. All I
You
tried to do
didn't
is
have to
stand
do
up
that.
and sit there and go, I stand up for the first time in this house, stand up and say something that I wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
That's all.
I
That's all.
love you too. It was just really funny.
Okay, all right. Well, I
I found it
apologise for
funny.
standing up, and I won't do it again.
No, it's not
Fuck's
about
sake.
standing up. I'm so sorry.
Oh, now I've had an argument.
Why, what happened?
Excellent.
Fucking
Congratulations.
stupid.
Who with, Louisa?
Louisa.
Talk us through it.
Laughing in my face.
Don't rush. Who, Louisa?
Yeah, laughing in my face.
Surely not.
It's the fucking Ollie show. Oh, basically, the reason why we're not nominating you is because you're fabulous. No, I'm saying this is the reason why, because I've actually managed to see, and if I've managed to come out of this and not have arguments and make the house a better place in some way, then I tell you what, my job's done. Because that's what I try to do in life, that's what I've tried to do in my job, that's what I've tried to do here.
Ollie, calm down.
And it's just not fair. That is not fair.
Calm down, calm down.
And as soon as people sit there and say, you need an opinion, I give an opinion, I'm in fucking trouble, I'm being fucking bullied.
Would a cuddle from an old cunt help?
It wouldn't help, wouldn't hurt.
Hey, congratulations on your first argument, old boy. Let's put the timing down.
I didn't mean it to sound like that at all. You know I didn't. It's a
Ollie,
win-lose-lose
we know that. We
situation.
know that, and the public will know
Come
that.
on,
okay?
Ollie.
It's not fair.
Come on,
I
mate.
love you so much.
I love you too. Fuck's sake.
Don't get up. Don't let it upset you now.
She does spin shit around, doesn't she?
There you go. I told you.
God.
This week, Jim, Lee, Linda, Louisa and Ollie face the public vote. Who steers? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. To save Jim, add 05. To save Lee, add 06. To save Linda, add 07. To save Louisa, add 10. To save Ollie, add 11. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/bbvote. Up next, Botched Up Bodies, followed by Bit on the Side at 11.